I didn't do the thing you say I do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Joe Rastafari, King Selassie, big up, oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. You know I didn't do the thing you say I do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Liar Man, you know. Liar Man, you know. I didn't do those things. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Yeah, no. I didn't do those things. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Mr. Liar Man. Rastafari, no. I didn't do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man, you know, a liar man, a liar man, a liar man, you are a liar man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man, you know I didn't do the thing you say I do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man, Rastafari, King Selassie, big up. I didn't do this, liar man. Let Jaja judge you. I am man. I didn't do it. I am man. Let Jaja judge you. So what you keep lying? Lie, 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 lie. You lie, you lie, you lie. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. I say you lie, you lie. Oh, Mr. Liar Man, Mr. Liar Man. Hey, oh, Mr. Liar Man. You know I didn't do the thing you say I do. Oh, Mr. Liar Man. Jano, Jano, Jano. Rastafari, no. Liar Man. I didn't do it. I am man. Let Jaja judge you. I am man. I didn't do it. I am man. Let Jaja judge you.
Mr. Liar Man, me not go burn you with no fireman. Me not go burn you by the fireman. Cover you a liar man, wicked man, bad man, foolish man. Mr. Liar Man, get away because me never love you. I say, oh no, Jaja, I go judge you. Cover you a liar man, wicked man, bad man, foolish man.
Liar man, I didn't do it. Liar man, let Jaja judge you.
Every boy them.
Liar man, I didn't do it. Liar man, let Jaja judge you.
Wanna hear it? Don't ever follow back on Mr. Liar Man then. Because the name say it already, you know. You see me? Mr. Liar Man, wicked man, bad man, and foolish man. You see me? Fire from Mr. Wicked Man there. Mr. Liar Man there. Fire!
Moving back to my phone. I'm tired with this one. Anything good you do, it will be against you. My Lord, is in your body. When you told me that you will be coming back. You love the world. That's the way you say I will not be God is not to die for my sin. Whosoever believe in him shall not perish but has everlasting life. When are you coming back? The eternal they are fighting. Brother, they sister, they are fighting. I am tired. I am tired. Oh, I am tired. I am tired with this world. I am tired. I am tired with this world. I'm going to my Lord.
My people, where you at? Where you at? Working for your slumber, stop sleeping. Whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your hands, whip your. Come on, come on, come on. I know y'all sleeping now. Y'all gotta whip us more, yeah? Okay, let's go. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock the door. I said we tired with their lies. We tired with their promises that left us to a lot of damages. We tired with their speech they preach indeed, and now you need they deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrate us. So why did you lie? Why did you steal? Why did you lie? There's things to breathe. See, we trusted you. That's why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and later on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They betray us so much. I said they lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock the door. I don't want to trust. My people don't want to hope on nobody. My hope that I have been broken. I'm telling you, brother. So where are the schools? Where are the roads? Where are the doors that they said they were for? But they too selfish. The people tired with their rhetoric. People tired. They tired. You see the reason why we ask why the government betray. They have enough for time, but yeah, them still they delay. People suffer. No work for people crying for hunger. Look at. Your vision and your mission, your intention to the nation, they poor. You got nothing to show. Nothing. So, why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They lie. The people fool us. The people lie to us. The government betray us. They can lie, they can steal, they go knock them for with the promises that led us to all our damages. We tired with that speech they preach indeed, and now you need to deceive us. The thing we saw, it frustrates us. So why can't you lie? Why can't you steal? Why can't you allow the citizens to breathe? You see, we just tell you that's why we voted you. But you fool us, you screw us, you use us and little on abuse us. So why? The government should lie. Why? But that's the question that we ask. The people fool us, the people lie to us, the government betray us, they betray us so much. I said they lie.
My people, you're sorry. I gotta take care of myself. You're sorry. Okay? So this thing here, we'll do it together. We'll do it together. Let me play one of the stuff.
This one I really want.
Doing Ellen time.
I'm a really got a long time.
We're inside tonight. We're talking. Okay. You gotta bear with the picture. This man picture, by the time you say in the background, it's ain't ugly. And I'm not going to use my senior uncle picture for just WEAH speech. Lies. Okay? I'm going to use Uncle Joe picture for him. I'm going to use his own picture. If it's not looking good, I am sorry. That is what it is. They made picture and I'm probably the made first. Okay, so you just bear it. We're using it for the purpose of this conversation. Maybe the day we're not talking about him, we'll just use Uncle Joe all the way. Uncle Joe in America talking with high-level government officials here. At all levels. So you enjoy yourself. Moke Kanda, Moke Kinda, Bamboo Day, you can't do shit. He gave me a good speech to deliver. He go campaign every day, campaigning. You're sorry, but that is why it is, okay? Let me have myself. Eat my snack while I do this. Sister, come for Aurel. Are you my little corner? The orange you say running. You see her? Let me speak to you. You see her now? You see her? You're picking there out. Salon picking. Salon picking there. Salon picking there. Corrupt monkey came down. Corrupt bamboo take it. Oh God, you're sorry, my people. Let me tell Facebook people to share it. They change up for the people on Facebook. You please share it, They change it for the get out there. Get out your share the show, yeah. Four years ago, wow. Reflection, 4 years ago. Wow. My people, you're sorry. I want Facebook get out them to join us so they can share the show. Get out of your chair, please. My people, I beg you, you share the show, please. You're on here, you're not sharing the show. I beg you, man. You're not made out of force here. 50 people here, you just share 2. I beg you, myself sharing. Just say you know. If I let me wait, I will get our announcement officially. Grace already here. My people, yeah, please share the show. I just did over 20 in few seconds. I beg you, special appeal. Because so many things we say on this platform, other bigger platforms don't do it. I beg you, you might not meet people. You please share the show. I beg you. You know we don't want to do politics. We do so many stuff here. Somebody might not like this, but they cool like what we're going to do here on the weekend. Because we are loaded. They may move out here on your way, so we ain't even worry about it. A Liberian folk give it to him, but at the end of that story, we may talk about that. That's also CDC on here when Eddie was in you. I will get you. In fact, the other one you already got it. Monkey, you still need to my get down. Let Babu go there to street too. And they're doing just that. They wear the bamboo. Eddie was the monkey. Now, they came up with the other song here when Joey started stealing. We started talking, called Enemy of the State. So then they are sedition artist, Jele Takunje. He sang that song during early time. I'm giving you a history. Okay? That the government lied to us. But their own government, their own guy, he lied to them now. So now, Takunje embarrassed with the music that he sang, with the song. They lied to us. Because this guy is our guy. But this guy too is lying to us. So, it's not easy. So when Joey started building home for himself, we started talking. The other boy came out and said, "Oh man, that black cow. You see that the white cow doing it to the black cow. The black cow is just weird. We that talking now, they can't say we Congo because we typical local kind of people. Grand Jide people, Riverside people, Grand Crew people, Sando County people, the K Martinez, Bazolians, everybody talking. They can't say we Congo, but they say we white cow. Because maybe we got light skin. I don't know whether that everybody talking got light skin. Cause that light skin, right? So that white cow. So Joey had a black cow. It's so stupid. Everyone learn. Yeah, we should go and demonstrate. Let me ask you where when we for our country, who have us when you bring out a hala, oh God, Liberia is so interesting. Taking chocolate getting power. We not yet for that kind of flower. Where can we get black out the chance? We is that connect. We are one. We are one. Get past it. We discuss the speech from the video that we got. When we digest it very well, then we give you line by line. Contradiction. We are one. He's building hospitals for all. We are one. We are one. Take a look at the estates he's building. We are one. We are one. Say nothing, we get humanitarian hospital. We are one. We are one. Say nothing, we just in new market. We are one. We are one. Build new head office for the people of Morocco. We are one. We are one. Send our doctors and students abroad for the fast day. We are one. We are one. Profile scholarship for LU and PYC. We are one. We are one. So what do you must do in 2 years to please you work out? You need to stop speaking. You say we should go and demonstrate. You will be there. Demonstrate, yeah. Let me ask you where out. When we for our country, who will help us cancel? They say no, work out, say no. When you bring out a hala, who will help us settle it? They say no, work out, say no. Taking chocolate getting power. We not here for that kind of flower. Work out, get black out, the chance that it work out. That on money work out. That it still work out. What on money black out. Yo, yeah, before. Yo, yeah. That it work out. That on money work out. That it still work out. What on money black out. You not here for it. You got paid your kid. It's your own narrow. All right. No, we're not doing that one today. Let's go today, boy. Woo! Cash money! Don't disrespect me. That was Joey did yesterday in Liberia. Disrespected the people's chamber. Don't disrespect me because I get on Papa. You will not disrespect because you see me the Papa. Don't disrespect me because I get on Papa. Let me enjoy myself. Let me do some orange. Mommy, we are taking with my president. We not building, but we can make it happen. We not millionaire, but we can keep it popping. We not building, we can make it happen. We not millionaire. Yeah, please share the show, my people. Yeah, please share the show. I go. The build is on me. The build is on me. I'm going to the club. I met this beautiful gym boy. I was the girl, can I talk to you? She was like, you too low for my standard. Some people can know I love you from the way that you walk and the way that you talk. Some people can know I love you from the place that you live and the things that you do. Don't see me like leave Bella when I don't know feedback, we can spend it.
Don't disrespect me because I get on papa. You will not disrespect because you see me in papa. Don't disrespect me because I get on papa. You will not disrespect because I will on donga. We not build it, but we can make it happen. We not millionaire, but we can keep it popping. We not build it, we can make it happen.
I think I've done my part.
We not millionaire,
I just gave over 100 shares. Just to let you know.
Alcohol, and the buildings on me. Alcohol, and the buildings on me. Don't disrespect me because I get on papa. You will not disrespect because you see me in papa. Don't disrespect me because I get on papa. You will not disrespect because I will on donga.
Yeah, please share the show. Everybody, hello. Everybody, hello.
We can keep it popping. We not building. We can make it happen. We not millionaire, but we can keep it popping. Alcohol, and the buildings on me. Alcohol, and the buildings on me.
As the kingmaker in presidential elections, has given a new reason why he will not support the re-election of President George Weah. Longtime Senator Prince Johnson says in the 6 years since he was elected, Weah has failed to bring investors to Liberia, thereby worsening the country's unemployment rate. Supporters say the president has focused on the country's development through his government's pro-poor agenda for prosperity and development. The new development comes after Johnson says a high-power delegation from the ruling CDC urged his party not to field a presidential candidate because it would hurt President Weah's re-election chances. Johnson tells me the delegation included several top ministers, including those from the Ministries of Finance, Labor, a former Minister of State, and the chair of the ruling CDC.
We have a candidate, standard bearer, to run directly, and they are saying, no, we should not run, we should support Mr. Weah. If we do, it's in the front to Mr. Weah and all kinds of talks. And we say we are a party registered under the law of this country, and our support from 2017, October, it ended October 2022. So there is no more document binding. And during this 6-year period this year, we have observed that what we expected in the past is not what we see on the ground. We believe, as well as the Liberian people believe, that being the world best, European best, African best, all the best, and his election would have attracted investors to Liberia to create jobs and alleviate the suffering of our people through their investment and employment. But since his election, the world has abandoned us in the sense that no investors are coming, and what we're doing in the country is just ratifying loan agreements all the time, and we cannot build a country based on loan and internal revenue within the private sector. So things are very difficult in the country. The unemployment rate is escalating. So there's nothing encouraging to give Mr. Weah second term. That's why we decided to quit.
Senator, help me. You said a delegation from the ruling CDC came to see you. Who are the members on that delegation?
Well, the Minister of Finance, the former Minister of State Presidential Affairs, the chairperson of the CDC, Mr. Malu, Professor Wilson Tata, EPA Director General, the Minister of Labor, Mr. Charles Gibson, and many others.
Senator, how do you say there's no development? As recent as, I think, earlier this month, the president dedicated a hospital. I see pictures of roads being paved.
Jimmy, that's a different thing. I'm not saying there is no development. There are some level of development. I am saying the high rate of unemployment is a major concern. When investors are not on the ground to provide jobs, that we are living the sufferings. We're talking about jobs. for our people. The jobs, we put food on the table. The jobs, we help our people. Those university graduates every year, when they graduate, no job, their degrees are hanging on the walls, and they continue to increase the number of unemployment.
Let me ask you, Senator, in the past you have supported President WEAH. And this is the reason why I think people accused you of selling your NIBA vote for money. Some people are saying you are making all this noise because now you want the government to give you more money.
That's what I hear people say, but they are on the wrong side of history. That is not my nature. I don't know of any market where they sell books.
That is well.
Those things. But is that true? If I collaborate with you, and I find incompatibility. Coupled with that, the agreement expires. I can BYJ that agreement.
But why not support one of the parties? I mean, how certain are you that your candidate might win?
We are open to all parties. We are working with ANC. We are working with the Unity Party. We are working with the newly certificated party, EFCC. All of the parties on the ground, we are working with them. So one party cannot win with all the other in the country. So you mean all hands on deck.
Senator Johnson, it is always a pleasure to speak with you. Thank you so much. Happy New Year again to you.
Happy New Year. God bless you, Jimmy.
There be food. They country we need change. First, during early administration, they were 100% better. We were not playing on the street. Maybe when you see Donald people that only intern, which was Don Bosco boys and this administration, majority of the youth, they are worldwide, so too plenty on the street. So they say when somebody get up on the way, if you go to see another group coming, you go to see another group coming.
So what caused the group of people?
Thank you. Because administration, what they told us that they were going to do for us, the first thing they told us they were going to be a rehabilitation center. They told us they were going to bring change to our life. And they went up there, they advocated for almost $10 million to come and settle us with the disadvantaged youth. They're getting the money, they share money.
So when they share money, where you say you're going to help you?
No, that's what we need. We don't need money. We don't need money.
Money can help us. Money can help us. Money can help us.
People who go to school, want to send people to vocational school, they will bring you back and get your job.
Yeah.
Because if you can take care of yourself, then you can have family, take care of your family. Then you
Yes. As for me now, President, as I told you, I'm a high school graduate. But I need to learn trade. I need to learn trade where.
If I look at that,
I said, you are in?
So what are you doing? Why your parents are? Why you married? Can I your man number?
786.
You're 86?
Yeah, 844.
844
9 37.
37.
My people, y'all share the show. Now the people that get WEAH power, now the people that they want to play one more time. Why eating my snack?
I forgot money. We want to know so way. You can be people.
No, man, when they get money, try to empower us for better future.
No, right now, your better future, that to do rehabilitation and train you and put you also at one. We need to work on the whole country. Need to work on
You gotta listen to that one more time.
First, during early administration, they were 100% better. We were not playing on the street. Maybe when you see Donald people that only intern, which was Don Bosco boys and this administration, majority of the youth, they are worldwide, so too plenty on the street. So they say when somebody get up on the way, if you go to see another group coming, you go to see another group coming.
So what caused the group of people?
Thank you. Because administration, what they told us that they were going to do for us, the first thing they told us they were going to a rehabilitation center. They told us they were going to bring change to our life. And they went up there, they advocated for almost $10 million to come and settle us with the disadvantaged youth. They're getting the money,
so when they share money, where you say you can help you?
No, that's why we need money. We don't need money.
Money can help us. Money can help us. Money can help us.
People who go to school, want to send people to vocational school, they will bring them back and get your job.
Yeah.
Because if you can take care of yourself, then you can have family, take care of your family.
Thank you.
Then you can
Yes. As for me now, President, as I told you, I'm a high school graduate, but I need to learn trade. I need to learn trade where.
If I look at that, so what are you job? Why your parents are? Why you married?
My people, you share the show. Now Zogo then Tokyo. You see that ball? That other ball in there, I don't know what kind of T-shirt there, some one football team T-shirt there. That boy speaks better English than Joe WEAH. Yeah, he's better.
Mommy?
And you can see it for yourself.
I'll call you mom. Every day. I'll call you mom.
I promise them, my brother, they election when they win. And maybe that American president will put it in the
I forgot about money. We want to see no way. You can be people.
No, man, when they get money, try to empower us for better future.
No, right now, your better future, that to do rehabilitation and train you and put you also at the one we need to work on. The whole country need to work on.
My people, you're sorry. They think, what's going on here? Come on, don't do that. That the Liberian women they took to the to Capitol building to sing for them, to cheer for them, and put them on various buses. Yesterday, LRB time, they said 12 years. We inside, my people. We inside.
I only got one question from Mr. Jackson tonight. Mr. Jackson said on your show the other night, and he said on OKFM yesterday, I offer him a bribe of $10,000 not to talk about Western Cluster. Mr. Jackson, did I offer you a bribe?
When you offer me a consultancy and you know that I've been
My people, I beg you, please share the show.
Opposed to the trucking of iron.
George WEAH delivered his last speech yesterday. He ain't coming back.
I have an IQ of 140. I'm not a stupid man. This was meant as hush money. That's how I took it. Plain and simple. That's how I took it. If I'm opposed to something, and I fought this company for several years,
let me check.
And it's going to like 12 years of fighting. And you come to me and say, we're going to offer you $10,000 for consultancy to work along with this company. I'm not stupid. So what I did, I put you on record. That memo I sent to you was to list out the conditions, the terms and conditions, the environmental and social consequences of trucking ore. And you know the reason why you never got back to me? Because you have somebody like ECB Jones, who was on the Interministerial Technical Committee that granted that bogus deal, and they are working for the Western Cluster, including some others who are part of the original fraud and decadence that occurred in 2011. That's how I took it. Because you can't speak to an intelligent man like me and I have opposed this thing on the record. And you come to me and say, we're going to offer you a consultancy. There's no other way for me to consider that than to be hush money. Maybe you have good intentions, but that is how I internalized it. That's how I internalized it. Okay.
Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Are you done? All right. So, like I said to you, I never approached you. A call was placed, and fortunately, I got the consent of the former minister that I can mention his name because he placed that call to me. And whether it was a conversation between you and him or not, that's not my business. But I did not offer you hush money because there's nothing there to offer hush money about. That's number one. Okay. Number two, Mr. Jackson, if Stanton Waterspoon was to take out your memo now and read your memo to the public, there's nothing in your memo that condemn the operation of the company. In your memo, you say you are willing to help. You have your memo. If you read your memo, read your memo. There's nothing in that memo.
Okay, but then if we read a memo,
Can we come back to this? So the real discussion, Mr. Jackson, we want to say, Mr. Jackson,
the memo was clear. The memo said, on face
Mr. Jackson,
value,
I won't bring this about the people of bumming. Let's talk about the people of bumming.
Because
let me leave your consultancy and memo alone. Mr. Jackson, I do not want to individualize this on Mr. Jackson.
But it's not.
There's more to discuss this issue about the people of bumming than to worry about you and your consultancy.
I'm not worried about me. I'm not worried about me. I am trying to say to the Liberian people, which I have a right to say to the Liberian people, that my memo asks some various questions, some serious questions about free, prior, and informed consent for the people in the project affected area. Number two, we talk about the environmental and social consequences of trucking iron ore. Number three, we talk about the strength and the engineering construct of the road to withstand 78 trucks coming. And also the last thing was to ask about what's the contribution to jobs creation, to linkages. You could not answer those questions. Western Cluster could not, and they didn't want to answer those questions because they have an agenda. That's why they decided to not hire my services. Fine, I was okay with that. But on December 30th, you said, and I sent Stanton the text message, that I was giving Stanton.
All right, folks, let me just make a quick announcement, all right? The President's State of the Nation address yesterday, Liberian time, under the 1986 Constitution, Article 58, was additional lies. Those of you that observe it or those of you that watch it, similar lies he carried on at the UN here in America, similar lies he carried on at EU, similar lies he carried on at US Africa Summit. Nothing has changed. I do not know which part of the world George WEAH and his indigenous looters come from. When they talk about State of the Union address, we are talking about completion and strategic, agenda, how you're going to tackle the rest of the challenges. But for the most part, George WEAH is taking it from 2018 when he got inaugurated January 22nd, all the way to the campaign. All right. It is long. It is repetition of words that he struggled to, memorize. And sedition themselves, those that they pay to bring to, to bring to Capitol building to clap for him. They are already aware George WEAH in Finning High School. So he struggled to pronounce words. So any word that he pronounced very well, they're happy about that. Ali the papier he's strong. Paku is strong. That is right there. But I think our country is in trouble. And that's why we continue to do what we're doing. All right? So this clip is not going to end just now. We got a lot right now. And we're going to continue dumping it into our system. So tomorrow, if the people re-elect George WEAH, I mean, October 10, Astafulai, Nigerian people say abomination. Then we'll come back here and let them know. We can only do what we got to do. You saw the bunch of women they carried there today. They carried the chimo when Yeke got her. He didn't have any support. Then the speaker want to get there with him. But they are all equal though. All right? Especially the John Chimber. The John Chimber there, the president come to visit. The speaker become the highest ranking officer according to our constitution. When the John Chimber meet, they receive the president. The vice president is recognized, but at that point, they are not president of the Senate. And even on the basis of constitutional succession, this book, some of you that don't know or you don't know it but you forgot. This book, the speaker come third. The president goes, not even third, second actually. Because when the president fall down, or maybe sick or disabled or impeached, which we don't know when it's going to happen, to impeach any president in Liberia. I don't know when it's going to happen, this generation. The next person going to be the VP. If the VP follow, the next person in line is the speaker. But when it comes to John Chimber, the speaker becomes the highest ranking officer in that city. So you collect people from all over the place and put on barrack and put small money in their pocket and carry them to carry on cheering scrap. I hate to say that football game. We are in trouble. But some of you already listen to it. Some of you watch it live. I just want to give it to you. We will not finish it. If we want to finish that thing, I will not go to bed. And I got to go to bed. I'm doing this. I'm also doing something in the back, okay? Just so you know. And besides that, I got to go push my cartoon tomorrow. So we're not finished, but we'll be doing this small. I just want to do small, and then those of you that have time, you call in and drop your little bomb. But you listen to that little boy, just so you know, some of you that don't know, Nyombli Kanga. Senator Nyombli Kanga, the senior senator of Grand Bassa County. The senator of the Bassa people, my best friends. I don't know where is that part of Morovia. I don't know. So don't hold me or don't quote me. She was driving and she met with these boys we call Zogo. And she called them the boys, which is really nice. And let me tell you something, some of them are not sick. Majority of people just feel these boys are just messed up. They are not. They have no opportunity. You listen to that boy speaking English? I think he does better than George Weah. This boy said to Nyombli Kanga, he said, can you imagine? The president here will put in the promise, they go out there, they go advocate. That word advocate, that not street boy can use that word. Okay? That way I started thinking. And he said he finished high school. So he finished good high school to a certain extent. At that level, all right? They went and advocated for us. They got 10 million naira. They brought it in this country here. Instead of them rehabilitating us based on their promise, they sat down, they share it. They share it among themselves. You see that part talking? So the children not only out there because they want to jack your phone or they want to jack your father. They are out there because they got no hope. They have no opportunity. There's no opportunity even in the midst of this guy that they look at and saw themselves in the mirror. That this guy is our guy. This guy is just like us. Regrettably, he is not like you guys, brother. He is not. He is not. The budget is out again. They're coming to pass it. They're coming to pass the budget. The WEAH continue to carry on the blinking theory that his government inherited a broke government. Why you can't audit the people that are responsible? But you say during your term, this is the first time government of Liberia have collected the highest revenue. However, you are crediting almost on a daily basis. Anytime international community and everything, including domestic debt, everything went zero. According to media report, as of today, under George WEAH, our national debt right now gone to 1.9 billion. Those of us that did public policy, public budgeting, three major components. The one you target, the one you collect, or you don't collect. So if you project $5, you collect $5, then you may know where your target. If you project 5 in the simple term for other people to get it straight, if you projected $5 and you go collect $15 or you collect $10, the budget surplus. So now everything you plan now, you can even do more than that. Prioritize your priorities. But if you project $10 and you collect $8, you are short by $2. Then you got to relook to see where you have some mistakes. Or maybe certain things that were overdone or over projected. How can you be collecting more money and doing more for the people, but then you credit it? If I get sufficient money, I'm going to bank to credit, but let's do that one. That's not tonight. That's not tonight, yeah, my people. Yes, sorry. My mouth running. Let me bring the useless, like somebody said, useless, worthless state of the nation. You're listening to Man Pikin.
Services and safety nets for refugees and other vulnerable population in Liberia. Executive Order 109, extending Executive Order 100, exempting the Liberian Water and Sewer Corporation from custom duties on selected items. Executive Order is issued by me with Executive Order 110.
They're sweating like crazy in that chamber there.
101, repositioning the National Food Assistance Agency. Executive Order 111, exempting the Liberian Electricity Corporation from custom duty and GST on generation, transmission and distribution, equipment, materials, and fuel. Executive Order 112, establishing of the National Railway Authority. Executive Order.
All right, my people are stopping it right at small piece, okay? That's how we're going to do it. We can't finish it tonight. So, many of you listen. In fact, some platform didn't even bring it up. All right? At least I try. And guess what? I like to read. Up to showtime. Government of Liberia. Capital GOL. Government of Liberia. In Liberia, Banana Republic, under George WEAH. The speech that he delivered yesterday up to this moment, it is not on the executive website. The hard copy not there. Even the video is not there. You think a government is running? It's a cop. My people, government in every single country you know above is the most powerful organization in any country, any setting. The president, regardless of the strength of that country, whether they can produce food for themselves or not, the president is the number one citizen in any country. My people, ordinary men like me, Gorbachev man, from Popala Hunkulahun District, Lofa County, Republic of Liberia. Today is Banana Republic. Under this guy, occupant of the executive mansion. I can do something right now. I send it to my website. My agency website. Right now, in a few seconds. You want to tell me these people are so like a dust circle, so incapacitated, so inert, that the speed the president deliver, they even get it on the website? So when you're going to even be running there where he gave it? Up to today, Government ministers and agencies are not yet on the website. But wait now, the speech that the president did from January all the way to January for this speech to come. Didn't even prepare it go. I think I can do better than that. I think I can do better than that. Okay? Up to this time, if you know the executive mansion website, go there. You will not find it. The hard copy and the video, you can't find it there. Even the excess, you can't find it. And this is a government we paid. We pay information ministry officials. We pay press secretary and deputy press secretary to do their job. I think Sarah Baptist used to do better though, doing early time. And later on, PR. Veteran PR. But people can be lazy, but they level of laziness. And not easy. Me tonight, I'm going to get your time to talk. I'm going to get your time to talk because they want you and not for fun. Up to this time, I actually went there to grab it so I can use my own ink to print it out, read it, and itemize and highlight certain things. But guess what? We can't find it. I think they send it to Kev Hassan, maybe, because they are mad. How can you do that? The executive mansion website up to this point, that speech is not there. Wow. Then somebody say I'm gonna change the background because the background looking ugly. But that the man right there, I can't remake George Weah. I want you to see his face. I can't remake this man. This man is an ugly, wicked man. I forgot to get Prince Johnson other stuff said. I'm going to get it. Prince Johnson said George Weah ordered another SS guy to kill the other SS guy. He said it in the church. You know, crazy man say crazy man ha. And he say crazy, he say can go to church and preach. He say he pastor, he reverend. Prince Johnson too say it's a man of God. Prince Johnson said it in his church. He said if you take gun, you point it to your own head, your own brain, you fire one time. Will you live? The people in the church, in the congregation, they say no. They say, okay. How can somebody shoot? I said 3 times. So the first rank killed and the second rank killed and the third one killed them, right? That Prince Johnson says so, then I'm ill. That clip will bring it later day, a year. Okay? So officially, you can call now, those of you that have our numbers. Before we go to the calls, just so you know, by the grace of God, on Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be doing our usual thing. On Saturday, we're going to be talking about immigration. We're going to be talking about immigration. We're going to give you the steps, and we're going to be talking about adjustment of status when you come to this country. And we're going to give it to you free of charge. What you need to do, what you don't need to do, and how you need to go about it. It is legal. And why people need to adjust. Where does it start? Where does it end? How and when? We're going to be discussing one form with combination of different events. One form with combination of different events. We did I-130 last week, not last week, week before last. And we gave you all of the steps. Step 1, Step 2, and Step 3 to get visa and card. So this one going to be 485 adjustment of status. Who can do it? Who can't do it? All right, just to give you that. Then by the grace of God, on Sunday, we're going to be discussing income tax. We ain't trying to tell these people because for them, they stay over there. There is no system bill. There is no law. There is nothing, absolutely nothing for the guys up there. So they get free money. We don't get free money. If we get free money here, we'll be caught. Stanton just got caught. 5 years ago, he did it. He got caught because this system here in America, the system in America and the law above everybody, including the President of the United States. Joe Biden is being investigated right now as I speak by his own Department of Justice. But guess what? In Liberia, it is the President Department of Justice or Ministry of Justice. In America, it is the People's Department of Justice. It is not for President. So the Department of Justice represent the country. They don't represent the president. If he may even, he must fire them, but he must give reason to Congress anyway. You can actually hire and fire, but it's not easy to fire. It is not easy. I know somebody going to argue with that because Donald Trump did it, right? Donald Trump asked that man to resign, and he did just that. He said the president said, I'm going to resign. The Attorney General of the Republic of the United States is the only one that can question the president. And no president mess with them because they can appoint special counsel to investigate them. In Liberia, everybody bullied. Everybody follow this guy. That's why I watched Ente Miata on Class Reloaded. That woman cry. I almost cried too. Because there's no integrity anymore. There's no value system. There's no culture. Everybody just chasing the money, chasing power. And currently, this guy is the author of that. Joshua is the author. Nothing. Everything people must just praising. You know? Those of us that refuse, we continue to refuse. We are here. We push our cartoon. We don't have to do anything else. All right? We push our cartoon. We find food to eat. Right now, as I'm talking, what I want to eat. Tomorrow morning, I get it on the stove. I want it warm. I don't want it cold. So I put it on the stove. Okay? The people in Liberia, including those boys we call Zogos, they are good people among them, but they got no hope. Jerry Walker, he said, "Well, play Prince Johnson voice before." My man, that stuff there, I put it out here, but I don't want to miss it. I got it here actually. And let me see what I can find it. Yeah, let the people call. If I get it, then I will put it on before we get to the point, okay? So, my people, that the State of the Nation address, yeah, somebody said I must stick to the issue. But maybe I can read my comments. So, but sometimes we just got to procrastinate. You can call, okay? The numbers are 267-938-2801. Well, people are very interesting people. 267-938-2801. That's our direct number to call. I'm going to pin the number. Don't worry about that. The WhatsApp number for folks out of this country, you can call us on +1 267 648 8012. +1 267 648 8012. Those are the numbers to call, all right? So, yeah. Let me pin the numbers, then we go to. But before I do that, if nobody calling right now, let me see that clip there. I had it right here. Probably I didn't get it down. Yeah, but before we go to that, let me play it because just we are talking about security. This is story here. There's the other story. That the boy that killed, they say he shot himself.
Oh, okay, no problem. No problem. So, madam, I'd like to welcome you again.
Thank you.
And I'd like you to start off by introducing yourself and then your relationship to the late Melvin.
My name is Ruth Park Pittman Papai, and I'm his aunt.
And you are?
Grace Pittman, from his aunt.
England Copa, first cousin.
So, ma'am, tell us, you guys will have to start out telling us why are you here today.
Okay, we are here to speak out on the murder of our son. For us, our family, it was murder. We have reached the conclusion that our son was murdered. We're not accepting any suicide. Our son was murdered. And we are only here so that government can be able to tell us why he was murdered and who murdered him.
Who was Melvin prior to his death?
Melvin was a gentle giant. Melvin was very lovable. kind, funny, gentle. Mary was everybody's friend. That's who Mary was. A gentle giant.
What was your last interaction with Melvin prior to his death?
The last interaction with Melvin was on the phone. Before Melvin left to go up on the tour with the president, he called, and that was a tradition he had. He called his grandmother and asked for prayer. He did that all the time. And that was the last time he called and he was going on the tour with the president, and we should pray for him.
Wow.
That was the last time. That was the last time.
You earlier spoke about raising Melvin, helping to raise Melvin. What sort of child did you know him from his childhood to be?
Melvin lost his mother when he was under 3 years old. So we raised Melvin, his mother's family, we raised him. His mother was the sister between two of us. She was next to me. And Melvin, we raised
my people, your call. I'm waiting for your call.
This is the first cousin right here. All of these kids were raised together. Melvin had never had any problem. He was raised as a normal child. Loving and caring. That's who Melvin was. And when he became a young man, he went into the world with the same attitude. Today, you will see people talk about Melvin all over. They will give you that character of Melvin. That's why when people come to us and tell us that our son killed himself, this family, no matter where you take us, this family is not going to accept that our son, he's not even capable of killing a fly. He's going to kill himself? No. If our son wanted to kill himself, he was a tree.
How are you doing, Sister Grace?
He would have taken a single bullet. He would not.
Not too bad. You're calling the wrong number. This is a WhatsApp number, but saying you are busy, so I will allow you go through.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was a mean number.
No, this is a WhatsApp number. I didn't put the WhatsApp name on there, so no problem. You good.
Okay.
What's your contribution tonight?
Yes, what happened is that, back home in 2005, when President WEAH wanted to be president, I told all of my friends and families, I told them that man cannot even lead a home. He's not a right leader. So no one should put him in power. And one thing that hurts me, I cried today, and I've been crying about it, is that going to a church and preaching, not only preaching, but accusing someone of having sex in the car. And he was killed. That thing my heart so much. I don't know what is going on. Killing all of these people. The guy from the one you just put up from Tapeta. I listened to Prince Johnson when you were talking in his church.
Yep.
I listened to his clip. So don't think all of this corruption or whatsoever don't move me. But going to the church, God, He will pay for it. Because God never said that you go on the pulpit and accuse people falsely, especially on sexual thing.
Somebody who got killed said they were doing boyfriend and girlfriend business. And you president. And you president.
God is the president of a nation? That's too disgraceful, and He will pay for it. I continue to tell all of my friends and families that He will pay only for saying that in His church. So thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, Sister Grace. Thank you for joining us.
Okay.
Himself by shooting all over his body. Who would want to torture themselves? And the circumstances surrounding this death is what really have the family to say, our son did not kill himself, and we want to know who killed him and why. That's why.
What have you been told by the government?
They say he committed suicide. The family said, no. Capital N-O, no. He did not commit any suicide. The people took Melvin's life. And we won't answer for
What
that.
did he do?
He will not serve his country for 15 years on a decent record. Then you kill him and want to bury him for that record to go into history. No wonder. We want our son's name to be clear. He never killed himself. We want justice for Melvin. They must clear Melvin's name. Then the government got the nerve to come to us after they killed our son. It took 2 weeks. Nobody came to us to even say, you're sorry. Nobody came to us to say anything to us, to even officially explain to us how our son died. That has not happened from government yet. But 2 weeks after his death, they come to us to ask about his burial. 3 weeks after his death, They come to say they can only embalm him.
Have you seen the body of Melvin?
I've seen the body. I've seen the body of Melvin. And the body I saw, he had dressing on this side of his head, he had dressing here, and he had a dressing here. When I looked on his abdomen, I saw a hole through his shirt. I saw a hole there. When I was trying to go lower to the legs, we were not allowed to go that far. They left the funeral home. So those things are assault on my son. I'm sorry. I need a different answer than the suicide. We're not going to settle. This family will not settle for any kind of suicide. They must clean up the record that he did for this government. He lived his life. This is a man who put his life on the line when you are working with the president. Do you know that a bullet comes that the bodyguards can take bullet for the president? Now this is the man who is laying down his life for his country. Then he stayed all night working. He was not a madman. He worked all night guarding his president. He was not a madman. But suddenly in the morning, he gets mad, he takes a gun, and he killed himself. Does that make any sense to anybody? It does not make sense to us. So we're not buying that.
Have you been able to talk to any of Melvin's close friends, confidant?
All of Melvin's friends that we know, even the ones that were dancing at his wedding just in October, they danced there in the ring. Not a single one has called to say sorry, nor has anybody come to us, including government that said, nobody has been to us. Nobody has been to us to sympathize with us. It was only, I think, like last 2 weeks after his death that they sent the low-class EPS people to come find out.
My people, you know one call.
After they posted
on the go.
Mansion website that they were
1 hour 12 minutes gone.
They have not come
you
back
ain't
to
one
us
call, I don't have to be here. You got it.
Investigation, but they have come back to tell us, hey, kid will come find out how you're going to bury him. The body has not even been turned over to us. Government still has his body. Tomorrow we'll make it 3 weeks. Government still has that body.
I mean, some people are concerned about why have you been so quiet for a while since the incident. The family now. Yeah. Why has the family been so quiet?
You see, that's exactly what the family is. A quiet family. But the reason why we have been sitting back from the day of Melvin's death news when it hit us, his wife has been in hiding. His wife has been terrified and has been in hiding. So if we are going to protect our daughter, we can't come to the public, hoping that it was just going to be few days thing. But now, 3 weeks tomorrow. And
why is she in hiding? Why?
The reason she's in hiding, I can't speak to that. It is maybe we'll say, well, security issue or something like that. Yeah,
who's after her?
Still a security issue. Okay. Yeah, still a security issue. Yeah.
Have you been able to talk to his immediate boss, the late Melvin immediate boss?
The EPA boss.
Yeah.
He does not even want to know whether we exist. He does not even want to know if Melvin is dead. This EPA boss has never contacted us to come and sympathize with us. He has never been there.
Has the president called?
He has never been. The president is the same as the EPS. They all work on the same role. They are all operating on the same direction. Nobody has called. President has not called. EPS has not called. They have not been there. They have not even sent a half-hour delegation to come and even sympathize with us. That has not even happened yet.
Who's the most senior officer that has visited you as family?
We don't have any yet. I'm not sure, because what happened was the people who they sent from the EPS that ready. When I tell you the way we train there, since this is live, it can be something, but the people who came to us from EPS, they don't have no answers for us. And I don't think they really have a higher position in EPS. There are some low class people. Like everybody is afraid to come. So they like you collect the janitor. No, we're not going there. You pack the janitor and the sweepers, then you say you're good, and they prosecute you for us. That's how you see it. Because they see Bushy as a chicken. They don't see him as an officer who served his country for 15 years. They don't see him as that. Because if they were seeing him in that life, they would treat the family better than that. Yeah.
While serving under the previous government, I mean, what was the mental state of your son?
Our son has always been sound, normal person. Not a day that we have had anything whatsoever, any message, any.
Hello, caller.
He's just been a normal.
What is your name? Where are you calling us from? Oh, they call and oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta call them back. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Maryland. Okay.
Hello.
Hello, caller.
Yeah.
Are you there? You are live on Liberia Today Media. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
I wanted to ask a question.
Go right ahead, brother. You are good.
I'm hearing the program. I know you said something about the speech, President WEAH's speech today.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to mention something about that.
Go right ahead. You are welcome to do so.
So, I know we're doing all the criticizing George WEAH and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
All these people that doing that,
mm-hmm.
we don't even know if we kick Joe WEAH out of that chair today or move him. Who will we put in the chair? All these people that we have as candidates,
mm-hmm.
they have issue.
But you know the best answer to that?
No.
On the basis of scientific experience.
Mm-hmm.
We already know about Ellen because we made her president, right?
Right.
We already know about Charles Taylor because we make him president, right?
Right.
We already know about George WEAH because we make him president, right?
Right.
We already know about Samuel Doe, even though he's not alive, but we already know because we make him president, right?
Right.
Do we know about Joseph Boakai as a president?
Joseph?
No. Don't go there, please. Simple question. You've been answering very well. You're almost about to make 100. Don't spoil your grade. Please don't spoil your grade. Do we know about Joseph Boakai as president? Simple question.
No. But
okay. No. Don't put that conjunction there. I will give you time to talk. Me, I'll let you kind of organize conversation. Do we know Alexander Kumi as president?
No.
Do we know Tewan Gongo as president?
No.
Do we know Sime Freeman as president? It's no. Then let me help you. I will manage stoop from you for that. Do we know Berina Ure as president?
No.
All right, I stop it right there. So that's the answer there. So you go ahead. What you want to say? Yeah, go ahead. I'll give you a chance.
So, let me tell you two things, and I'm gonna stop.
Mm-hmm.
Alexander Cummings.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep. Go right ahead. I'll give you time.
Disrespected the country by taking $70,000 and put it in an individual hand and say, "Oh, go use that money, go buy there, go buy around, go do that." If you doing a peaceful rally and you take $70,000, what is Liberia people hungry in Liberia?
Mm-hmm.
You take that $70,000 and you buy a couple of bags of rice, bring people to the SKB and give them food to eat. But you pay people there in the corner around the place, put bag of money somewhere and say peaceful rally. You lost $70,000. The Liberia people will trust you with that money. Where will you put it? That's one. Waka all around right now trying to hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Borrow money for everywhere. You talking about Joe WEAH City? Waka trying to borrow money for everywhere right now to become president. There are another bills on our country. There are another bills on in our life. Our teenagers, our children are coming out could be in our same bill we're talking about right now. President, we are already in the bill that he's trying to clear. They will add new bill to it by adding new president. We'll keep setting example with people every day in our country. We set example with Samuel Doe. We set example with Ellen Johnson. We set example with John WEAH. Now we must set example with Barker or Cummings.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm qualified to be president for our country. The reason I said that, if you can
just few seconds, let me get people they call from the WhatsApp number and then put it on hold. Yeah, call it on the WhatsApp number. Just wait a little bit. Let my brother finish on the other line, okay? Please pull your device away, I beg. Yeah, okay. All right, cuz, go ahead. Are you there? Oh, he gone. Yeah. Good morning. Let me answer this other caller, then I'll get to you. Okay. Oh, are you there, caller?
Yeah.
All right, my brother. Go ahead. You on the WhatsApp number? Please wait a little bit, please. I beg. All right, go ahead, my brother.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Just be little quick. I'm going to ask more things there before you go.
I already ended my statement. I said, I'm not qualified to become president because of what he did during the
All
peaceful
right.
rally.
All right, now. All right, so this is my case, right? Let Holy Constant just where we go for 12 years. And Eddie went 12 years. You know about that, right?
Yes.
Samuel Kayando went 10 years, right? We brought the war, right? Don't you know that the 16 to 26 people that were killed on the pole with weapons, it was because of corruption? Are you aware of that? Are you there, caller? Are you there? We need to make the thing interactive, but you're not. I'm not too sure you are getting me. Okay, let me go to the WhatsApp guy. All right, WhatsApp, go ahead. You on the WhatsApp number?
I'm here. I am here.
Yeah, caller, I need to put you on hold. Let me deal with the WhatsApp number guy, okay, please? Yeah, go ahead. You that on the WhatsApp number. Are you there, caller? Yeah, go ahead, but increase your volume a little bit, please. Good morning, how you doing? I can hear you, but you need to reduce your phone volume. I mean, you need to get off the show on Facebook. I can hear myself. I can hear you, but you need to reduce your phone volume. I mean, you need to get off the show on Facebook. I can hear myself.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Is it okay with you?
It is better.
Is it okay with you?
Yes.
Okay, now, I wanted, since you were calling for an interactive show, I wanted to be on the line to respond to the brother's comment with regards to the question that he asked you and your response.
Okay, so just stay right there. Let me answer the other caller. We don't know what they're going to say, okay? So we can make it interactive.
Okay.
But the caller stay here. Actually, the caller, are you there on the direct number? The caller from MD, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. All right. Just listen to the caller on the WhatsApp number so we can just make it three-way, okay? Can you just go up Facebook so I can stop hearing myself, please?
I'm not. Yes, I'm here. I'm not on Facebook.
Okay, so listen to the other caller. Okay, WhatsApp caller, go ahead, please.
Now he tried to levy or lay an allegation on the former vice president, trying to rally cash or financial support or trying to borrow money from the diaspora to fund his process. Now this is a grievous act. In as much that we are in search of a leader to steer the hems of affairs of that country, we cannot continue to rubbish the characters of people who have tried to build reputable characters for themselves over the years. That, on his part, I will not accept and I cannot accept, and he should apologize. This is an open platform where people come to, they listen to, they learn from, and they get information. So if you want to provide information on an individual, it should be pertinent and it should be factual. You don't have facts, you don't have evidence, it is not good.
Did you say apologize?
I wanted to respond to. I remain open to his conversation, or if he further wants to deliberate on what he was trying to speak on.
All right,
did you say apologize?
Yeah, the message, because the information you just provided has no iota of truth. That's what he's saying.
Why would he say that?
That's what he said. I can't say why would he say that. Do you have proof that Joseph Walker is in America borrowing money for campaign? Do you have proof?
You see, don't misquote me. Don't misquote me. I did not say Joseph Walker in America begging for money or borrowing money. I did not.
But you say he riding around, right?
If you want me to say what
no, you can just go. Yeah.
I did not say Joseph Walker begging for, borrowing money in America.
And I stand to be corrected or to apologize to him if I misinterpreted him or if I misunderstood him.
All right, then go ahead. He stay on the line. Let him just say it. He stay on the line. Let him say what he said. All right, caller, go ahead.
No, I don't want you guys to go on the media and say something wrong about what people said.
That's why we're giving you the opportunity now to
listen to you.
Yeah.
How you say you're not a good man? He did that. He corrupt and all that stuff.
But for me, I gave you a simple answer, and you answered. You got 98%. Right? Are you okay with that? Now I can't hear the caller anymore.
I'm here.
Yeah. No, but the gentleman said what he said has no iota of truth. The way I'm saying it, that's not how you said it, according to you.
Can I get 70,000 out to somebody? And
he did. But the man not talking about Alexander Cummings. He's talking about Joseph Walker.
Joseph Walker right now lobbying around for money, loaning money because he want to run. Joseph Walker don't have money of his own. So when he finish getting all these credits all around, they will come in president. They see that happen to do, that happen to Charles Taylor, that happen to Ellie Joseph Sully, that happen to George Weah right now, gonna be happening to Joseph Walker and Cummings. What I want to do the same thing I will keep doing every time. Come on, man.
The message should apologize because there is no different from what I said and what he said and from what you just stated.
God know what I'm saying is true. Never ever
all right, but you know, okay, let us forget about apologies.
You know what? You want me to show you proof? Give me your information. I'll show you proof. I have proof.
Excuse me, the host of the show.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to come in. Okay, now. This is he previously said that I misunderstood him and I misquoted him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now he has come up clearly to say that he has proof. For the greater audience and for clarity and accountability, I would love for him to display factual evidence or evidences of the former vice president trying to borrow or loan, quote unquote, to fund his electoral process or his electioneering process.
So, caller, you heard that. Are you waiting to send it to us?
Yes, I'm waiting to send it to you.
Okay, just inbox me on the phone number that you called it.
And I'm gonna tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's true. Joseph Walker is lobbying for money, borrowing money around to go run campaign to be one. Joseph Walker don't have money to go run campaign and win election.
So is it only money that can win elections?
How do you know that? Look, the thing about Liberia is that when we take side in politics, we tend to rubbish the character of other people. Now, if you want to campaign for your candidate or canvass or vote for your candidate, I think you should present pertinent issues.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna tell you this.
The man.
Going backwards because you know what? We are doing the
call her on the WhatsApp number. This man is a potential voter. He's a potential voter from the way he spoke. He is frustrated just like me. Okay, we might not be expressing it in the same direction, but that's what I got from him from the beginning. My man, I'm just using the word frustration. And now that the way our country is being run by different leaders, that's what I got from you. If you say you are not frustrated, okay, that's fine. I'll take it back, okay? But you said George Weah is already there. But that's the reason I asked you the simple question. Caller, can you just give me a few seconds? Let me just make my point clear. You said we should keep George Weah there. That was understood from you. Okay?
Yes.
Because he already there. No need to get another person to come and add to the bill because they broke. They will steal too. But the other question I said, in fact, the other statement I made was, let Holy Constant Joe Weah make 12 years. Ain't Eddie made 12 years? She left. We need another person there on the basis of constitutionality, right? We got George Weah there. Okay? So, but the point here is, I asked you the other question, whether we know Joseph Walker as president. You said no. And that was perfect. Cummings? You said no. Joe Weah, of course. Ellen, of course. Doe, of course. So you want to tell me just because the other people finish stealing, that is your analogy, for 5 years, 6 years, we should keep them for another 6 years. After the other 6 years, then what next? Are we not going to have another person?
Let me tell you this. George, we are already in the process. Doing a lot
so we should keep it.
In Liberia. Yes, we got some little ups and downs with George we are right now. Everybody complaining. The only thing you're looking at, I never see you. You know how many times I've been watching this show? I never see you talk about improvement at George Weah Day. You wouldn't talk about negativity about George Weah. That's not good.
No.
So he can be bad. He can be bad, but George Weah was never president. George Weah was the only president had Liberia all the back when they're not, when all the war was going on. Taking Liberia from one country to the next.
You are going to a different spot. I am not a spokesperson for the government. They get Minister of Information. No. Hold a minute. Let me say what I gotta say. I'm a political activist in my own right. I'm not a spokesperson for the government. The government has Minister of Information. Joe Weah has 2 people at the executive mansion, press secretary and deputy press secretary. If Joe Weah is doing well, let these people say it, or those people say it. He said to us today that civil servants have been underpaid. But who reduced their pay? It is the same George we are under the so-called harmonization. Is that doing well? You said security have been number 1 on his plate. How can his own personal security? EPS guy got shot 3 times in his head. Is that not contradiction that people can't polish it for him? Have a nice day, my brother. Thank you. Let me tell other callers. I beg. Yeah?
Excuse me, Mr. Host.
Thank you for your contribution. Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Host.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, I really wanted our caller to stay on the line.
No, but we can't continue to keep the call. Other people calling.
So you're saying that Joe Weah killed him?
Joe Weah killed him. Who killed that man? To you, using your common sense. Who killed him? Joe Weah commissioned his death.
ALC.
No, but that's the reality of it. Joe Weah commissioned that man death.
Excuse me, Mr.
Joe Weah dead because the way other content to her, he was watching him.
Go. If you want me on the call now, I can go. It's okay.
No. I want you to call back. Let me say other callers because the callers are many. Please.
Excuse me, Mr. Host.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know when Fagon, DJ Fagon was on Spoon Talk?
I would love for you to allot minutes to the caller from the other end there and myself for us to debate this issue or debate.
Yeah, but you know what? I already cause
in Liberia, because it seems that he does not understand governance and government process or governing processes in Liberia. He has been out of Liberia for some time. I can see and I can tell from his exposés and what have you. There are a whole lot of issues wrong in our country. This is my first time appearing on your show.
No, you are good. You are good. If you want to appear on the show in real time, inbox me. Inbox me after the conversation because, I can't be taking right now somebody on the WhatsApp line. Actually, they're not supposed to be there. And caller that on the WhatsApp line regular, please call the regular number so I can pick you up. Teofedo, if you can hear me, please call the 267 number 938-2801. Then I will pick your call. Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, so like I was saying, I've worked for government from 2012, 2013 up to present. I had a medical issue and I had to leave the country to tend to my health. Now, the brother over there was trying to support or trying to push the idea of retaining the current government in power. Now, this is it. You cannot have a government that is failing. I was trying to monitor your show because I never had the opportunity to listen to the sonar, but you throw highlights on it. And you talk about few issues.
Yes, let me just take this caller from Pennsylvania, okay? Good afternoon, caller. What is your name? Where are you calling us from?
Hey, Francis. I'm last calling from Havana, Cuba. I'm on a work trip.
I'm not too sure you are the last caller, but just give me a few seconds. Let me finish with my caller on the WhatsApp number, and then we'll go ahead with yours, all right? So caller, just be a little bit quicker now, so that we can get it running. You can inbox me after the show.
And I hope that, okay. Now, this is it. You cannot have a government that is failing to deliver on its promises, and you are asking us to retain that government only because other governments have come and they have failed, and you think that the little they are doing is sufficient enough for them to remain at the helm of power or authority in our country. There are a whole lot of things wrong. Like, for instance, you talk about the issue of the SONA yesterday, where the president talked about civil servants earning below $150 United States dollars
in violation of their own law.
The minimum wage, the minimum wage part. Now, this is it, right? You came to government. You never did a comprehensive study of the entire payroll or the salary structure. You came because I would say it's a premeditated or preconceived ideology they came to government with. You just came and started cutting salary in the name of harmonization, and at the end of the day, you went back on your word. And there are people in our country that are even their salaries were adjusted above what they were even earning. Some of them, they were in government earning time, and they stayed there because they supported the current government. So when they came to power, they elevated their salary, they increased their salary, and thereby reducing salaries of those who never had link with the current administration. Is that what you call harmonization? I just read the GSC report. Go to the GSC report that came up from the e-margin website. I read it just yesterday. And they talk about the discrepancy and the disparity in the wage structure of Liberia. And that brother is sitting over there talking about we should retain George Weah. Excuse me, and I like the way you presented the stuff to him. We've tried this person, we've tried that person, we've tried this one. Now, do you have a record of the former vice president? No. Do you have a record of Mr. Cummings? No. He cannot speak to that. Then you want to come out and sit and rubbish the man's character on this international platform. What is that? Why would people want to do that? Why would people revert to this kind of a tendency? It is not healthy.
All right, my brother. Thank you. We got to let you go now because we got 2 more callers on here. So just inbox me. We can bring you on a full scale 1 hour 30 minutes. And then we talk about the issues, especially about Joseph Boakai. Myself, I'm supporting Joseph Boakai because I have not tested him yet. Okay? He's my candidate.
Okay, thank you.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. All right, caller from Pennsylvania. Let's go ahead. Another caller on there. Tonight is hard. It looks like your jet got ready because that caller came. Oh, my God. Go right ahead, caller from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Francis.
Be snappy, please. I beg you. Another caller there. I'm sorry.
All right, brother. Yeah, I just coming in to let that guy know that the government is not about showing your government about protecting the citizen. You know, you can't compare your Weah government with any other government in Liberia besides the military regime. How can you kill 4 persons within the frame of 8 days and your investigation anywhere? No result. Where is the intelligence community? Do you have credit in there? Do you get any result from the 4 auditors? Have you got any result? Have you got any result from the 3 boys?
No result. No investigative result.
Did you give life? Only God gave life. So human life is important. You got to value human being. So people who cause and just talk, I mean, the brother doesn't know about, and that's why really the other brother just said. Government is not about showing off or being corrupt, on the other side. Joseph Boakai is a reputable man. He's a man that, people have credibility in him. I was a little boy in Lofa County. He was at the time managing LCDP. Okay? And we know what he did. So you can't compare Joseph Boakai with President Weah. And he doesn't know the West Joseph Boakai had. He one of the richest men in Liberia. Then you go back to his Googles and Google Joseph Boakai is the richest man in Liberia. So I mean, people must come with relevant. They must just not come and say something because they want to talk about government. Some of them are just getting to know about government because of just we are regime. Where are we? For instance, go to the State Department website. If we have a Liberia human right. Are there any investigation?
All right, my brother. So, just be snappy. Let me accommodate other callers.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So this is a quick stuff I want to tell you. Okay, keep the number. That's the number all the time. Save it. So when you do that, then you'll reduce our own burden too. Okay? So anybody want to come on the show, just inbox me. For our part, we ain't get problem with that. Whether you supporting my Kennedy or not, you can come on the platform and say what you want to say. Once you are saver. If you're not saver, I'll cut you off. All right? Thank you very much for your contribution.
Thank you. I'm greeting to AB, man.
All right, my brother. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Okay. Let me take the other caller. All right, the other caller, the rest of the callers, if you are listening to me, somebody say, oh God. If you are listening, just call now. You should be fine. Okay. Make sure. All right, caller, you are on. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
I'm the same guy.
Oh, you are the same guy, man. I beg you, man. Allow other people to call. I will take you before. No, let me tell you something.
No, I don't want to rebut to what I got just said.
Yeah, let me just take the other caller. I knew it was you, but not too sure.
2 minutes. I will do that 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, just okay. Go ahead. Let me give you time to go because somebody tested me on this side. Go right ahead. Hurry up. I'm not giving you 2 minutes. I'm giving you 1 minute. That's 60 seconds, please.
He said Joseph Baga is the richest man in Liberia. That's a lie. That's one. And number two, he don't have facts to say the president killed people. Yes, it's because of issue.
But wait now, hold on a minute now. Can I ask you simple question?
I said you asking about fact about Joseph Baga.
No. Some of these things we can just use common sense. Some of these things we can just use common sense. My brother, I don't know you. You don't know me. Okay? No. Forget about Baka. I'm not really worried about Baka because Baka is not president. Baka is not president. Baka is not being paid from everybody's tax dollars. Can I ask you the simple question? You are the leader for company A. Okay? This company A got personal protected service guys. And you are going on a tour to open a new branch.
You can't tell President WEAH kill people.
But who killed the man? Who killed the man on the tour with President WEAH? Who killed the man on the tour with President WEAH? Somebody who served the country for 15 years. Who killed him? Why the auditor got to die back to back because of other reports? Why they got to die? Why he can't prosecute them? Why? Do you know the duty of the president? The number one duty is security protection. You don't know that?
So John WEAH took the gun against
John WEAH commissioned his death. He told other SS guys to shoot him dead. Nobody can kill themselves in their brain and wait to the bullets. Nobody. Nobody. So you trying to say somebody else did it? If somebody else did it, George WEAH need to tell us somebody else did it. Because he went on the tour with him. And you know the truth, probably you don't want to say it. If you don't know the truth, he need to come to us through the Ministry of Justice.
You don't say things on your media if you don't have facts.
But what kind of fact do you have? That he did not kill him. At least he went with him. You understand that, right?
Proof that it killed somebody.
Okay, let me let you go, my brother. You're not going to prove this thing.
Wow.
Joe WEAH can't use the Ministry of Justice to prove it. That he didn't do it. And he has all the resources. Let me let you go, brother. Let me let you go. Another time, okay? All right, caller on the 484. Go ahead. 1730, last 4 digits.
Yeah, bro, Francis.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. You don't need to be wasting your time behind stupid issues.
Sometimes we just give them the benefit of the doubt.
The problem is if I have the power and the authority, I will bundle all of them up from America. They're pushing cartoon, eating Kentucky Fried Chicken. They don't know how the people suffering in Liberia. How George WEAH messed up the country to the extent that the country have no respect, no honor, no recognition. Then they still supporting stupidity to the highest degree. They will never change. Stupidicians will always be. They will always behave as stupid people. You ask him for the proof that GMB is taking loan to put more debt on the country. He can't provide it. They only want to be presenting false allegation. GMB is cripple. GMB is GMB is that. The young boy, your guy, you're still suffering. Look at today. The nation address. People fighting for food. They can't get food.
And all the one there so today can pay by then. I think they put 10 and 20 in their pocket and they get them free food.
So if I have the power and authority, everyone that call themselves to be sedition, I will pack them up and send them to Liberia so they can experience what the people experiencing in Liberia. These guys are jokers. They see the reality on the ground, then you still want to support foolishness to the highest degree. They put suffering, they put dying every day. You wake up in the morning, you see dead body. Then why else you want people to tell you? You still supporting wrong?
Gentle Brian is here. Did he even talk about that?
Stupid people. Seriously. You know, we enjoy your show, but as soon as you start speaking nonsense, you just kick them off. They enjoy it. They put it like, bro, they are the ones.
I like the comments that are coming out today. You know, sometimes we gotta pick up these guys. When I pick up these guys, then the show viewership can go up. So that is strategy there.
That's true.
Because if I don't do it, you will not call. So they gotta hit your button. When they hit your button, then you call. So that's good news. So let me take the other call on my brother, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
And so, you know, my big brother is telling me, President, stop lying on the president. Let the president use the Ministry of Justice to exonerate himself. Until he can do that, he did it.
You're right. You're right.
And we are paying him to do just that.
You're right.
All right, my brother, let me let you go.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much.
My big brother in California, I said, the man got all the resources to do his job. He need to do his job. Oh, God. Paul, if you are watching, I'm about to call you back, my brother. You are a regular caller here. We got to respect that.
Hey, Francis.
Yeah, Paul, my man. I can't let you go. I got to call you back. Yeah, go ahead, my man. Lay on us. I said tonight the show hot.
Francis, I didn't want to call. I just wanted to listen, but that guy really triggered me to call.
But that's the reason why I got to allow these men to talk.
You see, when you do, I like the way you asked the guy. Have we tested Didi Barker as president of the Republic of Liberia? No. Have we tested Comey? Have we tested Gonglo and Female the likes? No. We have tested Ellen, so we know who Ellen is. We have tested Doe Taylor, so we know who they are. We have tested WEAH, and we know who he is. We cannot allow him to be re-elected. No way. That means we don't want a country. Mm-hmm. And the caller who just left the line, I said, if he had the power, he will put all the sedition and send them back to Liberia for the
carry them to West Point.
Yeah. You see, when the people, that deception and wickedness, the life we live here, we benefit from all the good, systematic policy that the people of the United States put in place. We all benefit. Mm-hmm. They say no. Our people back home should not benefit.
No.
But them, they cannot go back home to enjoy the president or the African black diamond or the boy that loves the country to enjoy his leadership. They can't. Some of them, when they just go pay 1 or 2 visits, they run back and come. Mm-hmm. Because they can't stand it.
They can't stand it. They can't stand the heat. By the time you get to the airport, you already start to know where you are.
Our life like that. Now, that just common sense. You beat sense in a guy's head. I must admit and congratulations for that. Now, there's something in military. You see, if you look at the 11th General Order of the Army, there's one that says whatever the unit does, the commander is here responsible.
He doesn't know that.
So, the chief of the Armed Forces of the Republic of Liberia is WEAH. Now, President WEAH went with his security details, and on his operation, he tour to Nima, one of his security got shot. You
3
cannot
times in the head.
and
3 times.
And not just an ordinary person, a close person. I mean, the how we call them? There's a name for them.
Yeah, there's a name. I think they call them elite. Presidential guy. Yeah.
Exactly. Elite. The elite, one of the elites of the security of the presidential detail got shot. And there is no investigation. There is no information of what.
He never spoke about it in a single day.
Well, American trained security who has served 15 years in that capacity. He did not shoot himself. Somebody who knows about gun. That's why I enjoy. You know, you may like or hate Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson just put it right in his sonnet. He said, "I'm a trained soldier." And everyone who is a trained commando or a trained soldier understands gun and how it operates. The Prince Johnson said, nobody can shoot himself 3 times in the head. No, it's better 0.
But Prince said they kill him. That's why he said last. He said they kill him.
So who killed this man? Now, let's look at the issue of the 4 auditors. These guys die back to back. You may hate Eugene Falcon, but he's put it right. He said the government killed those people. He said, I quote, Bartolome Emmanuel Yusua had a damaging audit report. He said it to him. And that audit report indicted a lot of those guys. What do you think the guy he killed the foreign day? The day he was supposed to submit the report to the president, the next day he got killed. He did not see the president. They delayed him. He did not see the president. So, okay, tomorrow I will come by and submit a report. That same day he got killed. Then look at the 2 auditors who they killed and brought in the car.
Jawia said they were having boyfriend and girlfriend.
Is that and the president invaded the whole investigation by, compromising the process by making that reckless, irresponsible statement of a president that they were boyfriend and girlfriend. No, can boyfriend and girlfriend just suffocate themselves and die in a car?
Because they don't have sense.
In fact, even if the car is running, the AC, what happened to the AC? I can run my car for the next 1 hour, the AC will be inside, nothing happening.
You can even fall asleep.
You cannot tell a 5-year-old child that people just decided to die in the car running, their AC off. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So I want friends who support the regime. I understand how they benefit from the regime, directly or indirectly, but how is your benefit that you earn impact the 5 million people that we have in Liberia? That I don't understand. So thank you, Francis.
All right, my brother. Thank you.
We need to talk tomorrow.
Okay, all right, no problem.
After the show, let's talk.
My man, after the show, call me on my regular number. Don't call the show number. The last time you called the number multiple times. Not show time. I'll call you
your regular number.
Okay, thank you. All right, my brother. Thank you for the contribution, man. Yeah, somebody from my community is... Okay, let me call him. Okay. Emmanuel, I'm coming to call you if you are there. I didn't mean not to call you, brother. The cost get got a little many. Let me call you back, brother. I need to call you back. That's my Satan, brother, yeah. Yeah. Banana Republic. Satan is around 3rd Street. Closer to City Hall. In Liberia. Emmanuel, if you are there, please pick up the call. I'm calling you now. Are you there, Emma?
Yes, brother.
All right, drop it on us. I say I got to call my Satan brother.
Yeah, my man. How you been, man?
Everything is going fine. Oh. I'm going to eat beans early tomorrow morning. It's already on the stove.
That's good.
Nobody going to give it to me. And so that they can purchase my brain and my thingy. No. I will push my cartoon, okay?
I know, right? was enjoying the show until they got called. I was just running the show until they got called and started messing up. Yeah, I let how you do it. I let how the other callers do it. So I just here watching it on TV. Chilling.
But you know, I like to talk with my seditian. Seditian, they always come in some kind of way that people, you know, but by the time they now we go back to Biden, I get to know the agenda. And that's the reason why I do it the way I do it.
I swear to God, it won't take long to put that point in their mouth. But we are making it every day watch YouTuber. Every day watch live stuff from our country.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, man, I grieve. It's like I want to cry every day.
It's sad. People, it is actually sad, my brother. It's not easy. People are suffering.
People struggling, people dying. And they killing people, it just going insane.
Mm-hmm.
But the Liberian people sitting there, why can't the Liberian people take a decision by themselves?
Right now, the answer to that, my brother, is they don't have any leader. There is no leader.
Somebody to put them online to say, oh, let's do this. That's why I see a lot of people follow Costa.
Mm-hmm.
And let's Costa start messing up now. You see it? Like, we're really looking for a leader. But somebody needs to stand up and do something. You get two of them passing around. Two of them can be in a little community making laws. My brother, these people that
do you remember what the students did to Joel?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not what you're booting.
Yeah. There's another way to go about it. Everywhere they pass, you're seeing that you're boo at them.
15 security around them. 15 security can't kill you. You get about 30 people. You're grabbing men and you're whipping in the street. I'm telling you, 12, you grab 12, you're whipping in the street.
Yeah.
People losing their life and 12 they're passing around saying nonsense. Man, Liberia, the folks carry the country back here. Mm-hmm. The war after the country was better. The country has system. Whoever said this, we will listen. But now, everybody doing their own thing. Look at the Capitol building. I was watching the stuff the last one. Somebody that's supposed to give a report for the whole nation. People watching. Then the lens and one man said you have to go to another meeting. That meeting is important more than the citizen of the country.
Yeah.
Man, and everything that's George WEAH.
But everything that this man is the only political trinity in our country. He's the only political trinity in our country. This is a man, by law, single-handedly control the entire executive. If George WEAH sitting on his left-hand side tonight and wake up tomorrow, he can fire anybody he want to fire.
Yes.
Okay? And other people don't understand that their business. But under the watch of George WEAH, everything that happening, including killing of auditors, it is him.
I listen to that thing. Prince was explaining. We got to be careful. We got to be very careful.
I'm coming to pull this ball in my background that George WEAH kill him too, so they can get more with me.
Yeah.
I'm coming to pull Gentle Brian.
That thing getting to Prince Johnson, and Prince Johnson now want for small period of it. He's a war. He's a I can say veteran. Because I'm not talking about the rebel side now, but in the military, Prince Johnson was in the military.
But Prince Johnson was in the military. Prince Johnson that fun. But the public can say it. The man say if it is because I'm preaching, the same Prince yesterday that the same Prince today.
So they think they're doing things that coming up. The Liberian people need to pay attention. They got to pay attention. Prince Johnson said, "I'm not kidding," said, and everybody knows the man not kidding, said.
The man not kidding, sir.
3 to 4 times, then you stay shooting yourself. That doesn't make sense. But man, we gotta, I don't know. One of the things I'm thinking about, the opposition, people talking about opposition come together. Liberia election been going a long time, and no opposition been coming together.
Let me tell you the way I see it, right? Let me tell you the way I see it. This is just my own idea, okay? The way I see it, opposition will remain the way they are. When we go to an election, they run up, they will unite. That's how I see it.
Yeah,
they will reunite during the runoff. If they're done, it fall on them. It fall on them. Trust me. That's how I'm looking at it.
Unity Party, I'm a Unity Party man, but I'm only fans right now because I'm only fans right now.
You don't need to be on the fence, brother. Me, I'm not even Unity Party man. I'm supporting Joseph Boakai, but you don't need to be on the fence. You need to get out.
I was a Unity Party, you know Nyan Twain.
I know Nyan Twain.
For what's the play?
He used to be a Minister of Youth and Sport.
Yeah, he used to be a youth and sport. One of Nyan Twain. Nyan Twain and I lived in the same house. He the one made me to join Unity Party.
Okay.
I worked for Unity Party that created man the election time. So all the time after everything I came to America. So I looking at Joseph Boakai and Tewan Gongola, the two people are looking at in the country. If the second round, if they can go, they can talk on a cover. Second round, they come together.
My brother, let me tell you today. The way the conversation going, we want to put everything outside here. That election, Joe Boakai got it.
Yes.
You know, I want to tell the other one. Just leave that one. The election, this is her last speech. That's it. It's done.
Yeah.
It's done. It's done.
They really need to do something. They need to do something, and they need to do it fast. Because
look in my back. Look at my background. Who do you see there?
Joey.
No, they're not Joey. I get Chinche.
Oh, yeah, Chinche. Okay,
yeah.
I'll look. They are looking at YouTube right now on the TV.
Okay. That is Gentle Brian. He was slaughtered at the barrack.
Wow.
Bien said the barrack. In suffering. What the police say, he got drunk.
Oh, I see it.
Who responsible for that is the political trinity. Who responsible for that is the political trinity, the president of the Republic of Liberia, head of government, head of the executive, and commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Liberia. The president of the Republic of Liberia share, if I not share, but chair the joint security in consultation with the Minister of Justice. The three ranking officers on that particular committee, the president, defense minister, and Minister of Justice.
Yeah.
Then what you want to tell me? Elite security personnel that carried to Nima County. They get shot 3 times. Then who did it? Even if you notice something that the man wanted to do, which I don't believe, based on the profile of this guy. 15 years in service. 15 years straight. How can he shot himself in the brain? Even if the man wanted to shot Joe Weah, he's not going to miss him anyway because he's trained. He was trained right now, excuse me.
The man worked with Ellie. He was trained.
You see it? So Gentle Brian got killed around the Christmas Eve, moving towards the New Year. Another little girl they killed, they call her name Saber. I've not gotten Saber picture. I know my sister will soon send it to me because she's watching the show. Yeah, Sister Bunge, if you can send me that picture because we're going to discuss it. That little boy was, I think, in 12th. I will put the other picture there.
He was 16 years old, right?
Yeah.
16 years old.
This is.
It's so sad.
You see the picture of the little boy? He was in 12th. You see him?
Yeah.
They killed him around the Christmas. They're calling Gentle Brian. You see the picture?
But you know when that guy is just killed him one time, he said I'm gonna carry him.
Oh yeah, that another guy, the guy who was representing the Yana boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he go to Parliament today, but I was not really surprised because if Joe Weah can come to America, to United Nations, to American people, Africa Summit, US, Africa Summit, and lie to the world, then what he can do at the place where he got plenty of citizens.
People not even paying attention to Joe Weah. All they know, they see superstar. Joe Weah don't even have a dog living in that country. Before I talk about his children. The man does not have a dog live there. The Karen Weah passed here, they're doing her own thing.
Yeah, but because Karen Weah stealing money.
You know the two people don't sleep in the same house?
Oh, but wait now, you tell me that. That one just forget it.
Our country, people disgrace our country, but they disgrace the country. every day. And young men, they may be crying, young men, they won't get in power. You don't get in power now, you're more than the older people or Congo people.
Yeah.
You see that? They just put their future because whatever they get, it's going to be hard. But Joseph Boakai needs to pay attention. All that thing Costa doing, I don't trust Costa around Joseph Boakai.
Don't say that Joseph Boakai son.
No, that's not right. It's not right. They need to put Joseph Boakai need to stay far away from Costa and Europe. A unity party won't win something, but they want Joseph Boakai, no stigma. People right now, the people right now, they mad with Costa. Costa hanging in so and so thing. He's not son.
My man, right now, let me tell you something. Imagine, right now we're looking for vote. We can't go to that. We can't get divided further. No. We can't get divided further. We got to pause that one.
It shouldn't be there.
My man, we got to pause down all our conversation for now.
Okay.
I beg you. All right. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you. Let me take the other callers that I missed.
We're watching.
Yeah, you keep watching. You see Gentle Brian picture, right? I removed the ugly man picture from there.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I was just people won't be talking about Yeke today. While man, people started their campaign in the house. They won't be crossing on the Yeke. The man did well because the man didn't say nothing. When Yeke was talking, he keep on saying thank you, thank you. He was saying thank you because the ambassadors that were over there and the statisticians that were upstairs. They don't want to run a campaign for Yeke say anything.
All right, my brother. Let me let you go.
Good night, but be safe out there.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye. All right. Sharper, if you are watching, call the regular number. Please do not call the WhatsApp number, okay? You are right here in Fargo. Let me see. All right, Sharper is right here. You're gonna be our last caller, Sharper. Champagne, if you're not answering, I'm gonna let you go. All right. We're gonna play. Let me tell you that song and a song I want to play right now. Where is my phone? We are tired with this war. You see that, boy? Those of you that stay here, I beg you, before I come with this song here, you gotta share the show. Let me make my commercial, okay? I'm not letting it go free. I'm not gonna cheat myself. Kangoma Multi-Services Consulting, family-based immigration. Okay? Family-based immigration. If you want to send for your pa, your ma, and you are U.S. citizen, we're ready to help you to do it. If you want to put in your U.S. citizenship, you've been on green card for at least 5 years, we can help you do that. If your husband filed for you before you got here, your husband citizen, or before your wife got here, you already citizen. Either way, anybody that filed for their friend, when that person come, you got 3 years to file your citizenship if you want to be U.S. citizen. If you don't want to be U.S. citizen, no problem. Every 10 years, you will renew your green card, okay? If your green card is not ready, for whatever reason, maybe you put in for it on time, or maybe a loss, maybe expire, let us know. If you need work permit, you qualify for one of the executive orders passed by Joe Biden, not Joe Boakai, okay? Joseph Biden, American president here in America. If you are in that category, we can also help you. If you want to file for somebody to come on visiting, maybe you're having family reunion, or maybe you're having graduation, or maybe just to go around America for whatever reason, and you don't know where to start, visiting visa, let us know. So many stuff. If you deal with Lutheran social services or you deal with lawyer, they're not answering no more for whatever reason. and immigration approve your case, you don't know how to go about to get to that case, just let us know. We'll tell you something and we'll just solve it. Okay? We'll solve it right there. Then we can also help with affidavit of support. We don't offer the paper, but we do the accounting work for you. We do all the small work. You give her the information, you the sponsor, the information about you, the person that coming or the family that coming, you give her the information. We'll put everything together, the financial document, the civil document. We'll do everything and send it to National Visa Center. We are also certified life insurance agent. Okay, we can do life insurance. And we are doing income tax. And by the way, Saturday we're going to be talking about immigration. We're going to be talking about Form 485, adjustment of status. Who can do it, who can't do it, when to do it, how to do it, what to do it. We're going to talk about that Saturday, no politics. We use the clips. I'm telling you now, we use the clip. If possible, we'll get the clip started. We pick on politics a little bit so you guys can come. That's strategy. I'm telling you now, Saturday, we pick up, but it will not be late. It will be early because I'm not working this weekend. My cartoon pushing job, even though I don't push cartoon anyway. Just for the fun of it, okay? So we are doing taxes too. On Sunday, we're going to be telling you what can you do to be able to still take some money home after taxes and still will not have no problem with IRS in terms of owing it when you are single, when you got no child to clean. That one, income tax business is only for us in America here. Maybe the people in Canada too, but I don't know their system. I can't talk about that. I'm talking about those of us in America. We give you information on what you need to do about that. So that when you file your taxes at the end of the year, preferably, I'm very positive, between February moving towards April, you're not going to owe the government and you're going to say get some money back home. But you got to do that at the beginning of the year. We're going to be talking about that too. All right? So, everything I just talked about, those are things that we're doing in America here. We are also doing something in Liberia. We have an agent there that very, very effective and efficient. Any document you want process, local document in Liberia, it could be birth certificate, it could be passport, it could be traditional wedding, it could be regular wedding, or any archive related documents, anything for that matter. If we're not able, we tell you we're not able. If immigration send you paper because you filed for your child, or you filed for your husband, or your wife, or your parents, they tell you say intend to deny. Then they put plenty of condition there to bring certain paperwork, or maybe to do DNA. We're partnering with DDC in Ohio, okay? So you bring that paper to us, and that DNA will work with you to schedule it with them directly. They will swap you, and they will swap your loved one in Liberia, okay? And then they send it here, the immigration will approve your case. If that will be the case. Sometimes they don't call for that. They will call for certain paperwork that we know what to do. Any local paper with several documents, that's the name for it. In Liberia, you need to process, and you won't get nobody to help you. Your family people, for whatever reason, call on us, we'll help you to do that. Okay? If your family member, maybe child or children, or maybe, senior citizen, they approve their visa, they need to go to the interview, you won't get nobody to take them for whatever reason, we can also do that for you. You talk to her, we arrange everything, you do what you need to do, we get them in car, we'll take them to the embassy. In fact, before we go to the embassy, we'll go to the clinic. Our agent able to do that. We already set it up. We take them to the clinic. After that, take them back home. And then during the interview, they will take them to the to the U.S. embassy. After the interview, they go and pick up the boy and give it to them. We don't. You see that? We're trying to carry America to Liberia. That's the dream. That's what we're working on. That's why every time we come on the platform, we're asking you to help us, help our people. Affordable, super affordable immigration service or services. We're trying to create a one-stop shop. You come to us, We file for your family based on the information you gave us. We file your taxes at the end of the year. We do your civil document in Liberia. We also do your life insurance if you want it. A lot. And then we do the affidavit of support. All right? So, plenty thing there. So, the numbers are 267-648-8012. 701-330-4693. 701-330-4693. 267-648-8012. These two numbers are on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter. Our website is www.kangomaconsulting.com. All right? www.kangomaconsulting.com. Everything I just said is there. But this is a big disclaimer, okay? Our agency is not a law firm because we are not lawyers, okay? We are not lawyers. Don't say we are lawyers. Oh, the lawyer we're talking on the platform, Facebook or YouTube. No, don't say that because we are not. When we get to that point, we'll let you know. Due course, okay? But at this point, we are not lawyers, and our law firm, our agency, is not a law firm. Just to make sure, okay? All right, so yeah, Pastor Mo, what I wanted, I couldn't get you. Don't worry about it, be better. Enjoy. I saw you on Class Reloaded today. So my people, y'all see this boy. Some of you that still listening and watching. There's a gentle Brian who got murdered, and the police people say he went to swim and got killed. That's in lie down over there. According to media report, that is the perimeter of Edward Bien Kessely barrack. You used to call it King Suffering. That gentle Brian there, this is him when he was alive before his death. He was a 12th grader. He got killed around the Christmas, moving towards the New Year. Then somebody want to come on the platform and say, George WEAH is not responsible. But the next question is, who is the president of Republic of Liberia? Who is the president? George WEAH is the president, whether we like it or not. Okay, he's the president. And he has all of the resources and everybody he needs to protect the Liberian people. That is the first agenda of every president that I know. The security of the people. The Constitution says so. The NAMI says so. This Constitution says so. The security of the people. The one under Article 1, Chapter 1 says all power is inherent in the people. What is the order office all over the world? If you cannot protect your own people, then how can you lead them better? That's why you got the police. That's why you got Ministry of Justice. That's why you got the army. Who is referred to as CRC, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Liberia? It is George WEAH. It is not Joel Howard Taylor. They don't say Joel Howard Taylor government. They don't say Joel Howard Taylor administration. They don't say Musa D administration. They say George WEAH administration. George WEAH government. George WEAH foreign policy. What you want to tell me? Are you going to school me on the show? We all can do the kaka leka, but sometimes we need to be serious, my people. Life is so precious, my people. Yeah, Shepherd, you are the last caller. I was about to close now. But you are my buddy if I go. Don't be calling the WhatsApp number, my man, please. Go right ahead. Be snappy.
Oh, no, I'm calling you a different thing. So
Okay. All right. I will call you when I'm done, okay?
All right, okay.
Thank you very much. All right, my people. Let me tell you something. Charles Taylor government was a regime under war. Active rebel activity to remove the government. August 2nd, inauguration 1997. By the time we got to 1998 September, the four incident occurred on Consultancy Road. And though somebody will say shout to the Lord for it, I will say that too because he asked Ekomo to leave because he wanted to carry on Didigba. He refused to graduate from being a rebel leader and now head of state. He refused. And that's why he finds himself where he finds himself. But even at the level of that government, beside the front line, the battlefield, we didn't see people dying the way people dying under the watch of civilian president. To tell you, everything George Weah says, he is 360 degrees away from reality of the issues. That's why he emphasized security protection yesterday as part of his speech that he delivered. Women empowerment. When the girls are still hustling on the street, he talked about rehabilitation of Zogo. You all saw those Zogo talking to Nyobli Kanga. Okay? Our Upa, we are enemy of the state, but we are not enemy of the state. We are the one that read it, whatever they do. Everything we show you here is not our making. It is their making. They just killed the Ghana board leader because he refused to join the CDC. They killed him with car. Some of us are talking, we gotta be careful when we go to Liberia. Because they can even you mother about to kill you. Just to silence you. Just to get you silenced. I've never seen any care-like wicked leader you call the George Weah. Somebody who have been part of elite presidential detail for 15 years. They go on the tour with you. How can they kill themselves with 3 bullets in their head? It makes sense to anybody. How can auditors be killed back to back or they die back to back and the other 2 that die, you say they were all boyfriend and girlfriend business in the car. People, married people. That is not even a decent word from any president. You want to get with me, that's your damn business. You want to go ballistic? If I want, I can go ballistic with you too. We just try to be safer. I know how to do it. But all of us need to put forces together to end the regime of George Weah. And I think he delivered his last message today. Liberian time yesterday. That is George Weah's last message as president. And whether he like it or not, his followers like it or not, he's going to be prosecuted. We don't care how long it takes. George, we are going to be prosecuted. He's going to be questioned. He's going to be investigated for his stewardship. Because why? Liberia got to survive and Liberia must graduate. The country must graduate from the dungeons of poverty. Wickedness on the part of our leaders. Past and current. And the analogy of ledger living is not going to work. Because the very thing that got us to be where we are is happening. They didn't talk about tribe. They didn't say all the Loma people, the Kissing people, and the Bali people have problems. It was corruption that led to the killing of people on the pole. The very people that kill the people on the pole and accuse of massive corruption, social, economic, and everything you think about in the space of our government, those people, they even did more than that. And because they did more than that, that guy had to kill over 250,000 human beings. Okay? Because of the way they conducted themselves. The people who ran away from there and went to church building on 13th Street, Lutheran church, did they deserve death? The way they were killed by the government? Did they deserve death? Did the children of Nimba can they deserve death 1983, 1985 until Nimbari got to bring out against them? Did they deserve that kind of death because one person came from Nimba that objected to the government? Did they deserve it? Did my grandparents deserve death to be killed the way they were killed by the rebel because they followed them on their farm? Did they deserve it? The way they got killed when they had no business in the affairs of the government in Morovia. They were doing their cocoa farm, they were doing their coffee farm, and they were doing rice to eat. And they didn't even kill them with AK-47. They slaughtered them with knife. Did they deserve it? You want me to get angry with you? Okay? So if the history if we cannot learn anything from our past, then we're not going to go anywhere else. And people clapping for George WEAH, I don't blame them. They are hopeless people. They got no hope. They got no future. They ain't even got food to eat. What you expect them to do? And that is the playbook of many governments that came and gone. To keep the people in abject poverty. So they cannot know their right from their left. That's why government officials sanctioned by the U.S. government, they will run to impoverished country to go run there so that the people can surrender their rights to them again, to keep putting them down. That's the playbook. And that's what we're going to gang against. If some of us can be leader of the next generation, in whatever means and manner, for that country to change, we will do it. You think we're talking free? And you're not going to stop us from going to Liberia. No, you're not going to stop us. This madness, this wickedness got to change. Those of you that support this behavior, you leave America and go live with George WEAH. Did the three boys deserve to get messy? They didn't get messy. George WEAH commissioned their death. That's what he did. Because if you are the commander-in-chief, you are the head of government, you are the head of the executive that has that responsibility to protect a citizen, and you don't do it, you commission that behavior. That's the fact. Those three messy boys, y'all call them messy, they're never messy. They went to work for St. Joseph, how they call it? St. Moses. St. Moses is number one government partner when it comes to their body, government bodies. Where's the police report? The mafia index deserve to be hit by car just because of other report? Did the four auditors deserve the way they died just because of other report? Did they deserve it? The Princess Cooper deserve to die the way she died? This little boy right here, Gentle Brian, do you know what future that boy would have had in our country? Do you know it? And you're killing? Police investigation inconclusive? Shame on all of you. If I had power like some people tell me, they were talking something different. If Mororo Chakra, I think you're going to Chakra, if their behavior continue. But George WEAH, I will say, there are plenty of people thinking the way I'm thinking. You can do everything you want to do until October 10, 2023. If you steal that election, George WEAH, your own story is over. Plenty of Liberians thinking the way I'm thinking. Maybe I only want to put in my own app. Every day I come on the show, I will make sure I put that one there. Y'all play with the election result. 2023 election result. You're finished. And Joe, let me tell you something. You see Joelle over there? Joelle, technically she still married to Chancellor. But the place Chancellor gone, she's not there. She with you. You with them with Chancellor. Benjamin Yentene with Chancellor. Loden do them with Chancellor. Adolfo Dolo, all of them were with Chancellor. All these guys were with Chancellor. Where Taylor is, they're not there. Samuel too. The same thing. Okay? Your own is easy. The people don't like you. They're only behind you because of the government job they got. And that's why they're clapping for you. They're calling you Kaku, you strong. You're not no strong, Joe WEAH. You don't even speak like elementary student, like 6th grader. Eh? Somebody go write you book and give it to you. You even study it go. Then you the one we're talking about reading the last time. That one, I ain't even get time for it. Alright? I ain't get time for the messenger. I just get time for the message. Joshua already told us from the beginning of this game, the presidential game, he's not going to be eloquent speaker. And me, I take it. Because this is a man, 2005, that said he didn't finish high school. He didn't finish. Okay? He stopped to 11th grade because of money motivation. He didn't finish. He was in America, yeah, UAE, France, and other places. He still decided not to go to school. And people don't play football 24 hours anyway. But this is a man. But even the number of years George Weah stayed outside of Liberia, he said he watch TV, he didn't learn nothing. DULL is that. That's a man. He is DULL. I will make it with capital letters. Capital DULL. That's George Weah's spot. Samuel Doe that didn't have any international exposure from the barrack. Probably he was faster in learning. This man, like I said the last time, I will say it again. This man have been on the job for 5 years straight, but no experience. That the man will keep there because he already finished studying, because that's what the other caller was saying. So even if we keep there, the other says he finished, so we'll keep him again. He must just be there like some people around the corner, right? No, we're not doing that. We're moving. We'll go to the bottom box and move him. When he push up, we'll push him back. Right now, we're using John Locke theory. We'll give him time to exit. And we'll go to the box. To the bottom box, we'll do just that. If he pushes us, then we'll use Ginger and Rousseau by force. We'll get him out. That's what the other people did, and we all share the government. And we capuate. When that 1 year, when that 2 year, ECOWAS will come, we all to talk it. But he gotta go. George Weah gotta go. Alright, my people. This boy you see in my background, that gentle Brian there, they kill him. George Weah commissioned the other death too. All the death in Liberia. Illegal death, that George Weah. I don't want nobody responsible. George Weah is responsible. He got blood on his hands. George Weah is responsible. Hell of the executive, hell of the government, and commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Liberia. Chair of the Joint Security. Co-chair by Justice Minister. Number 3 person is Defense Minister. Number 4 person is National Security Advisor. You want to ask me a question? Don't ask me no question. That is what it is, okay? Yo, thank you plenty for coming. All of you that came tonight, you got to sit here. I was about to leave when more people started calling. And for those of you that sometimes want to be a little bit irritated when I keep my sedition on the phone, I need to keep them so they can happily to voice their opinion. And the reason I do it that way is to make sure, even though I'm supporting Joseph Boakai, but I want to make sure the show, it is free for everybody to do what they want to do, as long as you keep it civil. If many people were not calling, I'm going to keep that guy. So we here now can talk. Because the thing is simple. Prince Johnson said it in the church. No soldier, no human being can bullet themselves 3 times in their brain before they fall down. And not true. Just we are commissioned that guy to be killed on the tour. You want to hear that? That is what it is. Under his watch. Okay? So my people, sometimes we just do what we got to do. Okay? To keep it going. I want to say your thank you plenty. You have a good night. You have a good evening. And I want to say good morning as well, depending where you are. Okay? Your thank you plenty. I want to stop it here because this story can't end. This is Gentle Bryant. You're seeing? I'm trying to get Saber Hammer on the picture. That another 16-year-old girl or less also got killed just around the transition from 2022 to 2023. No accountability. No police report. The police report already came out and say he went to the sea and got drunk. That's it. That's it though. So you're thinking, yeah. Like I said, Saturday we're going to be here with immigration talk. Sunday we're going to do taxes, income tax, okay? Those of us that live in America, just so you remember. Yo, bye-bye. And I play no music. I got to go in the kitchen to make sure my food is ready to go for tomorrow morning. Yeah, thank you plenty.